So from what's circling around on the internet, apparently Ford's going to put a V8 in the Ranger Raptor. So let's talk about it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've had a few of you comment on some of my videos and stuff like that. Probably about a dozen of you asking my thoughts on this V8 Ranger Raptor that's kind of circling around on the internet. All I could kind of find was a few articles, one from Wheels, one from Car Advice, and basically they're looking to stick a 5-litre naturally aspirated V8, I think it's the one out of the Mustang, into the Raptor. So I haven't read any articles yet, I'm just going off what I think would be going on. I don't believe that Ford themselves would actually do that. That's just, I could understand if Ford were going to put a twin-turbo V6 petrol in it, but there's no way they would go from a decision of putting a 2-litre bi-turbo diesel engine all the way up to a V8. Like, I just don't think that's possible, like, for their marketing side and the sales side to do that. So I'm guessing it's more of a side deal with another company to put the V8 in Ranger Raptors. That's what I'm guessing. So let's go through the article together and see what we can find. So the article I'm reading here is from carsguide.com.au, and basically what I can see here is that, I'll just read you the first paragraph. Ford's V8 power Ranger Raptor project remains shrouded in mystery, with Australia's top engineering outfits denying their involvement in the top secret project. So basically it's all hush hush by the look of it. Apparently this news first broke with Wheels magazine. They suggest that Ford is readying a new powertrain for the Ranger Raptor, squeezing the Coyote V8 engine from the Mustang under the bonnet to satisfy even the most power-hungry petrol head. So that Coyote engine, it's a little bit of a powerhouse, that thing. So like, it's 339 kilowatts and 556 newton meters. So that's definitely going to get the Ranger Raptor pumping. So from what I can see here, according to the reports, Ford will outsource, again I think this is all speculation that it's actually happening, but Ford will outsource the work to an external engineering firm rather than completing the upgrade in-house. So yeah, there you go. I don't believe that Ford would go ahead after putting a 2-litre diesel in the truck and then going and whacking a V8 in there from the factory. I just don't think that's viable. We'll get into the end at the end of the video what I think they should have done in the beginning. So we'll go a bit further into this. So it will arrive in dealerships with a full 5-year manufacturer's warranty. So I just want to know where they're getting, like, I'm sure they've got guys like that are in some of the car manufacturing scenes to find out all the information, because that's pretty detailed that they're going to have it in dealerships under all this speculation with a 5-year manufacturer's warranty. So anyway, we'll go on further down the article. Cars Guide has today spoken with 3 of the major engineer firms with the capacity to complete the project. Tickford, I think it's Herod Performance, and Premcar, to gauge the status of the project. So all 3 are assured they weren't involved in the Raptor build. So I'm sure Ford's got, it's either Ford Performance maybe doing it, or there's another small niche company that may be involved with Ford to actually put this thing together if they are going to do it. But I just can't see the cost. The cost of this truck is going to be stupid. If they're going to take a standard, unless they're coming into the country with no engine in them, take the 2-litre out, stick a V8 in it, the engineering and everything involved in that, it's just not going to be worth it. They're better off just to bloody import the F-150 Raptor if they're going to go down this road, but even then, the new one's only got a bloody V6 twin turbo. But so we'll go further into this. Engineers also quick to point out that the complexity of the work involved. Yeah, I don't doubt it. And the suggestion that the vehicle does arrive, it would have. You ready for it? You sitting down? North of $100,000. I'm sure there's some people out there that will pay it, but there's no way that I'd pay that. It could sail into the closer to 140,000 to cover the cost of engineering. That would be a smaller number project. So yeah, it's definitely going to be the Ranger Raptor. They'll rip the 2-litre out. A small shop will then put that in, and then they will take it to dealerships and they'll sell it through dealerships, and Ford will warrant it. I'm assuming that's what's probably going to happen. So moving on, Ford is yet to confirm the project but also yet to deny it. So yeah, there's a lot of mixed information here that Ford's even doing this, but then they reckon that they've got all this information regarding warranty and stuff like that, and that it is going to be in dealerships. So I guess only time's going to tell on this. While the 3 engineering houses have denied the knowledge of the project, multiple sources have now pointed towards Premcar as the likely candidate to carry out the project. So that's basically all that's kind of in that article. There's a few other little points, but nothing to really worry about. So hey, Ford think that they can sell the damn things, then go for it. I don't think that the 2-litre was a smart idea. I get why they did it, but I really think that Ford should have given 2 engine options in the beginning. You should have been able to get the 2-litre diesel for those people that want to have the fuel saving and stuff like that. But then for the rev heads, they should have stuck one of the engines that they were building here in Australia, one of the twin turbo V6s or something like that. Just use that engine in the Raptor. It would have been so much bloody fun. And if that was an option back when we bought ours, I think we probably would have gone with that and not got the 2-litre diesel. So there's absolutely no doubt that Ford's had heat put on them since they brought out the 2-litre in the Ranger Raptor. Everyone was assuming it'd either be at least a V6 diesel, twin turboed, and they may have done like a 4-cylinder petrol engine that may have been turboed or something. But when the rumours started going around about the 2-litre, a lot of people were disappointed because it is a Ford performance vehicle. Like, there's so much engineering in that chassis, there's so much engineering in those shocks. And then they just dropped the ball on the engine. I understand why they did it, just because they wanted to sell the units and they wanted it to market it to more people. Look, they have got a fair bit of power out of that little 2-litre, but that engine's under a lot of stress too. But like, no doubt, we love ours. I absolutely love our Ranger Raptor. The missus loves it. It's a great vehicle. It's just hit 50,000 kilometers, so I will be doing a 50,000k review on the truck. But like I said, if Ford were to have a V6 twin turbo petrol available as an option before we bought it, we definitely would have gone that way just for fun factor. But look, I hope that the rumors are true and that this is going to happen, and I'm keen to see it, and I'm keen to take one for a test drive. So yeah, I'm really keen to see if Ford sticks the V8 in this Ranger. I'm just going to do a little bit more of a scan on social media while I've got the phone here in front of me. So there's a few from some, there's one here, there's some images here from looks like a South African Facebook group. So if I can get the camera to focus on that. So it looks like it's got a big bonnet scoop. They've got the same tailgate there as the American 150, and obviously I'm pretty sure that's the Coyote V8. I didn't think that they'd bring the Ranger Raptor out in the current configuration of that cab with the flares and everything. I thought, nah, they'll wait till they bring out the next generation, then they'll probably bring the Raptor out. but I was wrong. They brought it out, but I'm sure it's just going to be a body swap for the 2021 versions. So hopefully when the 2021 comes out, we do get a second engine option. So fingers crossed that that actually happens and that Ford listens to their customers and gives us a petrol twin turbo engine option for the Ranger. So guys, in saying all that, I really do hope that Ford does bring this V8 to market. I definitely won't be buying one if it's $140,000 because that's just ridiculous. Hopefully the 2021 they finally get their together. I'm not going to say the word, but and bring us some more engine options. Give us a V6 twin turbo. Keep the 2 litre. It's a good engine. We've had no issues with it. Touch wood. It's been a great. So just give people the option. When people have the option, they're far more likely, I believe. Well, I am. If I can go to if there's a vehicle I like and it has multiple different options for the engine, then you satisfy a lot of people. I know it's a lot in development and all that sort of stuff, but I really do believe that they would have sold a lot more Ranger Raptors if they had a V6 twin turbo. The V8 would be hell fun, but I just don't think they will sell the numbers. People just, I don't know what it is, but the diehards, yes, they'll buy a V8, but some Australians are just like, no, V8, guzzle fuel, blah, blah, blah. It's just a head mentality thing. So I would love to have a V8 one. That'd be awesome. But practicality, day-to-day driving it around, it's just going to chew the fuel. So anyway, understand why they did the 2 litre. Please give us a V6 twin turbo. And yeah, so anyway, that's a wrap up of my thoughts. Hopefully we see this thing in dealerships soon, but I'd say it's not going to be till 2021. So anyway, I'm going to keep posted to the phone and everything else that I can find. And if I feel the need to make another video about this, I will. So anyway guys, hope you have a fantastic Friday. It's Friday. So I'm going to make some more videos on the Ranger Raptor tomorrow, and they'll be up next week. And we also have the F250 power install. I've mentioned this in the past couple of videos, so plenty more to come on the channel guys. I've got a list. I've literally got a list in my phone, in my notes, of videos to make, and it's probably going to take me the next 6 months to make all these videos. So I'm committed to this. Let's kick ass in 2020. So anyway guys, catch you in the next one. See yous.